The Kindness Knight, a Compassionate Crusade. In a realm where chivalry echoed through the hills, a young squire with dreams as big as his brown eyes yearned to become a knight. He stood before the wise old knight, his silver hair and flowing beard a testament to a life dedicated to valor and wisdom. Under the old knight's tutelage, the squire honed his skills, not with the clash of swords, but with acts of kindness. His training partner, a young page with blonde hair and green eyes, learned alongside him that true bravery came from a compassionate heart. The young squire, now a kindness knight, led a parade of young knights and pages through the winding streets of the kingdom. Together, they held banners emblazoned with hearts and hands, a visual ode to the kindness that united them. From a hilltop, the kindness knight looked upon his kingdom, now a tapestry of peace and harmony. His journey from squire to knight was not one of battle, but of kindness, and his legacy would be the wave of compassion that washed over his realm. Explore the squire's internal conflicts and growth on his unconventional path to knighthood. In the quiet of the knight's chamber, the young squire with brown hair and bright blue eyes, clad in gleaming silver armor, stood before his mentor. The old knight, his silver hair and beard a testament to years of wisdom, looked at the squire with eyes that held a silent question. The squire's training was rigorous, focusing on the traditional path to knighthood. Yet, as he sparred with a page, their clashing swords created a spark of an idea that deviated from the norm. A moment of compassion led the squire to share his meal with a homeless child, her dark brown hair and eyes reflecting a life of hardship. This act of kindness stirred a conflict within him, as he wondered if his path to knighthood was meant to be something more than just a warrior. The squire's kindness was not just for the downtrodden, but also for the elderly woman with silver hair, whom he helped across the street. This act of chivalry, rooted in compassion, solidified his resolve to forge a new kind of knighthood. Embracing his unique path, the squire stood before a crowd, his silver armor shining, the star on his chest a symbol of his unconventional bravery. His journey was not just about armor and swords, but about the kindness he wielded like a shield. With a heart full of courage, the squire led a parade of young knights and pages, their banners waving with hearts and hands. Together, they celebrated the kindness that set them apart from the traditional knights. From his hilltop vantage point, the squire looked upon a kingdom at peace, his smile reflecting the joy of his unconventional knighthood. His legacy was not just about battles won, but about the kindness he had spread throughout the realm.